Luke Gallows, before this match even starts, he goes over to Ken Dahl and steals his cane. You know, I've seen a lot of things. I have never
what you were saying there, John, before Joel introduced the guys.
Well, we saw before the contest, Gallows went straight after Ken Dahl and took away his cane. Now, we all know that Ken Dahl does not actually need that cane for medical purposes, so maybe he was trying to take that weapon away, but this here, Clash of the Titans. You heard Gallows just about 300 pounds, Aziz Daniels over 300 pounds. But the decided height advantage goes to Gallows in this one.
Yeah, and the thing is Mustafa Aziz Daniels, MAD, has been a force in the short time that he has established himself on the eastern United States, up and down the East Coast. But experience, he's going to get a big lesson in experience tonight from the straight-edge soldier, Luke Gallows.
Well, say this much, this will not be a technical exhibition. This is going to be a smash mouth, closed fist, clothesline, back elbow kind of affair. Big boot to the face and then a short right hand from Gallows. Daniels trying to fight out of the corner, but Gallows, he is taking it to Aziz Daniels and throws him up and over.
You don't see the Middle Eastern madman get thrown around like a rag doll. Speaking of rag dolls,
Ken Dahl nearly taken apart by Gallows, but MAD comes over, catches Gallows from behind, and now he'll go to work, taking away Gallows' vertical base.
Thought we were going to see the last of Oompa Loompa doll there tonight after that exchange with Gallows, but his paid mercenary from the Middle East is starting to collect.
You know, wherever Mustafa Aziz Daniels goes, there is a trail of destruction that follows. He has been a force in the Mid-Atlantic, and here in PCW since he arrived. And of course, Ken Dahl, you know, you may not like his methods, you may not like him as a person, but he has the bankroll, and he capitalizes when he sees an asset that he feels could help his cause here in PCW.
You just have to go back to November, and the Night Remember 5, when he brought out the Middle Eastern Madman. You could hear a pin drop in this place. People do not believe the monster he unleashed on PCW that night, and right now he's taking Gallows to task, and that's no easy feat in its own right.
Laying in the nerve hold on the trapezius muscles. Gallows, you know, that height advantage means squat when you're on your butt or on your back in the ring, and right now he's on the former, now on the latter.
Great.
Laid out in the middle of that ring by MAD.
Great equalizer. You get him down, you take out a nerve. I mean, the human body is such a complex organism. It's so intricate in its many ways, but there's so many ways you can dispose, disable, practically cripple a man with just a pinch to the right nerve.
Gallows trying to get back to his feet now. Back up to both knees, now one foot, now both feet, but Daniels heads him off.
That doesn't come from an Anatomy 101 class either. But you want to talk about Brutality 101, that's MAD to a T.
You know, one of the things with MAD, you look at him, not, you know, what you call a typical body type in pro wrestling, but he is exceptionally strong. And that sort of shorter height, he's about, you know, 5'11 and a half, 6 foot, but he's got that low center of gravity. And now, wait a minute, he might drop all that gravity on the chest of Gallows, but he misses.
We've seen people get carried out after that move. Luke Gallows did very good to get out of that.
Daniels comes after him in the corner. Gallows
still
reverses out, big back elbow.
Gallows still feeling the effects, but now he's taking over.
Huge clothesline takes down MAD. And another. And a third as Gallows trying to regain control of this contest.
I cannot believe the ease that the Middle Eastern Madman's going down tonight. I mean, this is one guy that PCW knew could take out the Middle Eastern Madman.
Big boot, 2. 2.5 only for Luke Gallows.
Experience. You can almost see the stamina. I don't think MAD's been in a long match like this, especially a grueling one.
That's an excellent point. Normally with Daniels, and a DDT out of nowhere.
Wait a second.
And what's this? Ken Doll's handing him is that a spike? Has he handed Daniels a spike?
I condone a lot in this business, but one thing's for sure, you cannot be using something like that in this day and age. Wait a second.
Now wait a minute, that's Hoss Haygood. Out of nowhere, taking the spike away from Daniels. And he's threatening to use it on MAD. Gallows from behind. Choke slam on MAD, cover, 2, 3. And the Middle Eastern Madman has met his match in Luke Gallows, but a big assist to Hoss Haygood coming out and preventing the use of that spike.
I tell you, thank goodness for Hoss Haygood. Unbelievable how you could even have a spike coming into the ring. There's no business for that in this industry. I'm all out in the ring, competition, thought process, all that stuff. We don't need spikes and forks unless you have that in the contract that anything goes.
And now Hoss Haygood, he's not backing down from Mustafa Aziz Daniels. He goes after him. He goes after Ken Doll. And now Gallows to the outside. It has broken down out here. Chaos ensuing.
Wait a second.
Haygood has Ken Doll laying into the lover boy.
I think we're having Oompa Loompa dissection.
Oh no. Daniels has been chased to the back.
You think we're going to smell chocolate?
This is not going to end well for Ken Doll.
I'm glad he's wearing dark pants tonight.
Gallows picks him up. What's he going to do here? A big right hand taking down Ken Doll. I'll tell you what, if you're Ken Doll, you are 0 for 2 tonight, and to add insult, well, heck, to add injury to injury.
He's wobbling around there. He might need more than one cane to get back
you know,
to back.
I think he's just punch drunk, so the big win for Luke Gallows, the save from Hoss Haygood, avoiding that spike. Ken Doll going 0-2 thus far. It's still standing. And we have one big match to go.
I will say this, though. You know and I know that Mustafa Aziz Daniels won't take this lightly. I think we haven't heard the last of the Straight Edge Soldier, Hoss Haygood, and the whole Middle Eastern Madman, because I know he has connections as well.